Hey guys, if you're coming home after surgery or dealing with some osteoarthritis or just plain old joint pain, cold therapy systems can make a huge difference without medication. This is the CryoForce CF-1. This is a continuous cold therapy device that I've been testing with my patients here in the physical therapy clinic. I want to talk to you a little bit about how it works, some of the pros and cons about it, and how you might consider using cold therapy to get some relief after a long day on the job or even after surgery. My personal specialty is total knee replacement recovery, so CryoForce was kind enough to send me a sample. This is a continuous cold therapy device. The handle plugs into a standard AC outlet in your wall. It's got several settings going from high, medium, low flow rate. What that means is it controls how much water is being pumped through the system. You've got non-stop, timer, and loop. Now, I prefer timer. I like to tell my patients, set it for between 10 and 20 minutes. This way it turns off automatically. If you fall asleep, you don't have to worry about the device running continuously. But there are timers with preset settings on here for 10, 20, and 30 minutes. There's also an on and off switch. The device is very compact, very easy to assemble. Once it comes out of the box, you basically have two things. You've got the connection here for the tubing that goes to the applicator that runs over the knee. This is what actually pumps the water around the knee to provide the cooling benefit. This simply clicks right into that area on top of the lid. And then of course you've got your electrical supply. This plugs in. There's nothing else that you have to mess with. When you're refilling the system, the lid unzips from the top. It opens up. Inside is where you have your pump. The pump just stays in there. The pump doesn't have to come in and out. There's a mark, a level for the water. There's a level for the ice. What a lot of people do is they'll use ice cubes in with the water. The problem is it's a lot harder to manage that. A trick that most of my patients use is they will freeze water bottles, maybe 2 of them at a time. They will go inside here along with the water, just regular tap water. Then they'll have another 2 water bottles stored in the freezer, so 4 water bottles in total that they'll just cycle through. When these water bottles have thawed, they're no longer cold, they'll pull these out, put them in the freezer, and then they'll get the new ones the next time they're ready to use the device. The nice thing about this, it's got a nice long hose extension, so if you want to place this on a nightstand, on a table next to the recliner, totally fine. And then the way this works is, if you're using it for a knee, either osteoarthritis or post-surgical care, you can see there's a felt side and a plastic side. The plastic side is the side that goes down on the knee. Now, most people will use a cloth between, usually a pillowcase. Let me grab one and I'll show you what I mean. This is just a standard pillowcase. What I would do, normally I'd be wearing shorts for something like this. I would lay the pillowcase over the skin. I would take the applicator, and what this does is it comes with 3 Velcro straps. So it goes with the tube side down. This cutout circle in the middle is for the kneecap. This short elastic will hold the top 2 sections in place. Then there's an elastic Velcro that I'll wrap around from the top. There's a second longer elastic Velcro that I'll wrap around down toward the bottom. Now, I like a little bit of compression, so I do a double wrap. This little flap can stay open or closed. It just depends on what you prefer. From here, we grab the hand controller. We utilize the 10 or the 20-second cycle so that it turns off automatically. If I want to elevate, I can pull a chair around. When I elevate, I want to put my foot up at about the same level as the chair that I'm sitting in, or the best way to do it is really to lay on your back, get the foot above the level of the heart. Your hip will be flexed at about 45 degrees. That's going to help bring some of the swelling and the fluid back down into the system. But at minimum, elevating in line with the hip is a great option. When I'm working with somebody after a knee replacement, this is a great way to work on terminal knee extension because gravity is pulling down on the knee, and the cryotherapy, the cold therapy, is helping to reduce some of the pain and the soreness. One of the best things is the entire system weighs less than 4 pounds. It's super lightweight, it's compact, it stores just about anywhere, and when you're finished utilizing it, you can detach the hose, pops right out. You can detach the electrical supply. You can drain the system in the sink. If you're using the frozen water bottle system, then put the frozen water bottle back into the freezer, and everything is self-contained back into the carrying case. So this will loop around. This will come right over, pops right inside of there. The electrical supply and the hand controller will come right in here. Zip the lid, and we're done. Now this is something that can get stored for the next use. If you're using it after surgery and you're going to use it pretty consistently, you could just keep it out, keep it accessible so that you don't have to work so hard to get to it and put it away. I can tell you that cold therapy systems like this are one of the best ways to manage pain, to reduce swelling, to manage inflammation between your therapy sessions, between your home exercises, without having to be dependent on increased pharmaceuticals that could have negative side effects. So if you want to go check it out, CryoForce, thank you for sending me the sample. I wish you guys the best recovery.